Hello Frack, I'm Az here, coming from Big Sky, Montana. What a perfect day to review Victrix by Profumum Roma. I'm in the middle of pine trees here. It just rained. Just perfect alignment with this fragrance. This one is a really simple fragrance, so it does not actually remind me of pine trees just like I see them here or the actual note that I've experienced before. Instead, this one, simple, to sum it up, it resembles a freshly rained on field of grass, just like the floor here, with a slight bit elements of like the oak moss here, but just reinforcing that grassy feel and that foresty feel, but not really a pine accord. That's pretty much what I get out of fragrance for the first 5 hours. In the background though, I do get a light woody accord with some slightly mineral facet. The other thing is kind of a clay-like accord, and that is coming from the coriander, and I think that they used a lot of coriander in this fragrance, and they dressed it up with the bay leaf accord there, slight aromatic facet, and that grassy accord. The vetiver is listed, but it doesn't come off as an earthy, woody vetiver. Instead, it's coming as a grassy and then a little bit woody. That's pretty much it. So the first 5 hours, what you're gonna get is pretty much a fresh, wet feel of grass. After the first 5 hours though, I lose all that fresh, wet, grassy accord, and then what I'm left with is a woody facet along with a mineral clay-like accord. And I think that is coming from the coriander in the dry down. So after 5 hours, you're left with a woody backbone along with a beautiful clay-like mineral accord. Now, I don't enjoy too much the dry down, but I think it's kind of unique and interesting. Now, when my girlfriend tried this one, she had the same reaction. She loved the first 5 hours because of that beautiful grassy, wet accord. It reminded her of walking in a forest like that, smelling the wet grass. After the first 5 hours, she did say that though, that the dry down did remind her of her taking a dip in a lake, swimming in a lake, and then getting out, drying off. That's what it reminded her of. So I'm not sure that I like that interpretation. And then she did not enjoy that part as well. Performance on this one is actually amazing. It lasts 10 plus hours easily, and his projection is low though. Sillage is okay, but then projection is low overall. So I would say longevity is great, but it sits close to the skin. For the first hour, you're gonna get a beautiful projection, but after that, it's gonna be low. So overall, beautiful longevity, sits close to the skin. Now for occasions, I think this one is limited in its use. I would say more casually, outdoors like that is beautiful wearing this one. Pretty much the only scenario that I see myself wearing this. So I would say limited use, and I would say it's unisex. If you like grassy accords, then you might enjoy this one. But bear in mind that in the dry down, you're gonna lose that grassy accord. And it's gonna be more of a woody accord along with the slightly mineral clay-like accord in the dry down. At least that's what I'm getting. So for rating, I would give this an 8 out of 10. I think it's a great fragrance. Limited in use, but they did a good job at capturing that wet grass feel. Foresty, not piney, but foresty floor. And then the dry down is actually unique with that mineral clay-like accord in the background coming from the coriander. So I'll say an 8 out of 10. But bear in mind that is limited use. So if you've tried Victrix, let me know what you think of it. Again, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and then take care. Bye.